The back and forth between Gilbert Arenas and Stephen Jackson first started when they debated about rings versus money.
NBA rings right now on sale from players who won, but because they wasn't the best player and they was on that team, they got to sell that ring for this thing called money. I've never seen a nigga selling 300 million.
They're coming from basketball players, and that's why a lot of y'all losers. It's no way, if you ain't come from nothing, then you understand why people say they would rather 50 million and a championship. Because I care about being the best at what the gift God gave me. It would suck to play the game of basketball and never say you was the champion. You was never the best in the world. 50 million is enough for people who come from nothing. We know how to make that work. That 50 million is like 200 million to us. But it goes to show the people who struggled and the people who didn't struggle. Talking about, I'll take 100 million and fuck the championship. Nah, I'll take 50 million and that championship. But you're not a winner. You don't want to be the best. You just want to maintain them and just go along. Nah, that's the difference between a lot of the champions and y'all. Yeah, y'all made y'all money, but y'all wasn't the best at nothing.
Stephen Jackson put up a video where he explained the difference between a basketball player and a hooper.
There's too many scorers talking right now. They're not hoopers. There's a difference between scorers and hoopers, right? You got people that can score points, and like you give them the credit. Scoring points in the NBA is a hard job. A lot of us average 20 a year, right? I average 20 a couple of years. But scorers are not hoopers to us. Hoopers play on both ends. Hoopers compete, they play defense, they score, and they go down there to stop their man, and they win, right? Everybody in hoopers. It's a lot of players that came through the NBA that could score points that didn't have long careers. It's just the truth. But everybody's not a hooper. A lot of your favorite scorers were scary, they were soft, they didn't compete on defense, they didn't try to stop nobody, and they didn't make nobody better, and they didn't win shit, and they was never on the team when their team was #1 defensive team in the league. Big difference between hoopers and scorers. I respect hoopers.
After seeing that video, Gilbert Arenas was questioning the logic of that statement.
Hoopers were 6 men who just come in and just play. Hoopers. Now it's hoopers and scorers?
Stephen Jackson then proceeded to give a better explanation.
Getting a lot of traction, everybody taking my videos.
Can we run that stack video? You have to put names on.
Gotta put names.
Because
We'll break it down for y'all one time. This is not to demean anybody on the list. I respect everybody. Everybody was professionals. Everybody had solid careers. And a lot of these guys have way better careers than me. But I know the difference between a hooper and a scorer. Ron Artest is a hooper. He's expected to get 20 plus points, and he's expected to lock his man up. Allen Houston, scorer. He wasn't expected to play defense every night, but he was expected to get that jumper because he was one of the best shooters in the game. Anthony Edwards, we seen what he do. Both ends. Go out there, score 20, 30, and go out there and guard the best player. We seen him do it all season last year. Hooper. James Harden. I was kind of worried about this because James does make his team better because he's averaged triple-double for a couple years, but at the same time, he's not expected to guard nobody. His job is strictly on offense. If he guards somebody, it's a plus. So I got James a scorer. I don't have him a hooper. Tim Duncan, every night, he's expected to score and defend. He's expected to lock his man up and defend. Hooper. Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert, my boy, ain't no hate to nobody on his list, bro, but Gilbert every night is expected to score. He was one of the best scorers in the league when he was playing, and he's expected to score every night. They're not expecting him to lock nobody up. And half the time, he wasn't giving that effort because he was using it all on offense. Facts. Kevin Garnett, every night, both ends, gave you energy on both ends of the court. Hooper, Ray Allen. Ray Allen was a scorer. When he came into the league, he was very athletic. And I don't know why people think I'm hating. I'm just giving my opinion. I love Ray Allen. He was one of the best players, one of the best shooters to ever play the game. But he was not expected to stop nobody, and he really didn't give that effort. Yeah, he played hard on offense, and he was one of the best shooters. But nobody was expecting him to stop nobody. Dwight Howard. One of the best big men ever, definitely top 7 big men of all time. He did it every night. Rebounds, blocks, and scored 30. He did it every night. Kevin Martin, great scorer. Could score and get to the free throw line. But you can cross him over in the phone booth. He wasn't even trying to guard nobody. That's the difference between hoopers and scorers. I respect everybody on the list. No disrespect meant. It's just how I feel in my opinion. Peace.